yeah, so before I shifted, um, I've made several considerations, no, or things to consider. So the first thing that I did was during the first semester is to see if I fall in love with the subjects the next semester. So it was the first semester, so I was thinking that if I fall in love and enjoy all my subjects during the second semester, I would stay in bio. I would stay. However, it didn't really happen. I became even more miserable, and yeah, it didn't really work out for me. And the um, the next thing that I considered was try and talk to the students of my dream program. So my dream program is BS Medical Technology or Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science. So I have a lot of um, friends, seniors in high school rather, who are taking BS MedTech. So I just um, went up to, went to their DMs, their message, and messaged them that, hey, how's the program going? Is it okay? Is it um, what uh, what we perceived it to be, or was it underwhelming? Was it overwhelming? What are the things that you were doing? Um, you are doing right now, for example, like the kind of skills that you're learning, the technical skills as well. And I did that because I wanted to know if it was something that they were something that were worth leaving my current program and potentially causing, you know, inconveniences. Was it worth the sacrifice? Is what I'm trying to say. And the answer was pretty obvious. I was so envious of their subjects, of their topics, their lessons, that I said, yeah, yeah, I want to shift talaga. Another consideration to um, consider, I considered, was that I um, I had to face the reality that I would be at least a year. I would be delayed for at least a year, actually. And there are a lot of different things that will be uh, talking about later. But yeah, it's I had to come into terms with the fact that I would be put into a disadvantageous position, I guess, being an irregular, because I wasn't really willing to retake all the subjects, especially that I'm transferring to a private institution. So there would be tuition fees and the lesser subjects, the lesser tuition fees. So I did that. I had to really accept that fact. And lastly, I considered if and lastly, I asked myself if I was mentally prepared for what I was um, trying to do. If this is something that I really want to do, so I give it time to sink in. I give myself time to process the kind of decision that I was about to take, and the answer was still the same. I really wanted to do this, not not because I wasn't really I was not performing as much as I wanted to in bio, but because I wanted to give myself the peace, and you know I owe myself a lot for being so strong, for being so um, hardworking, and it's just the little things that you owe to yourself that really keep you going, that really keeps you going. So yes, those were the things that I had to make a mental checklist of, because shifting and transferring are not, I don't know, not just a simple matter, trivial matter. It's really very tedious. It's very a lot of changing, to say the least. So I mentally prepared myself, and I did. I did it. I transferred, and look look where we are.